Alright, chat, without further ado, I saw some juicy bite of a letter from Yoshi P, personally sent to us. Boop. And I have my handy dandy friend named Joe, professional reader, chat. Can we get a round of applause? Joe's gonna read this for us. Actually, I'm gonna call Yoshida and he's gonna read this for us. How about that, chat?
Hello, this is Naoki Yoshida, producer and director of Final Fantasy XIV. We apologize for the ongoing congestion that has been occurring since early access and the official launch of Endwalker. It's been nearly 2 weeks since the start of early access and players are still experiencing substantial congestion when logging into the game. As we have new content set to release in upcoming patches, I'd like to provide you with several updates on our plans to address these issues.
Okay. This is a plan they have, chat. A plan Yoshi P has. Yo, Yoshi P's a good reader, by the way.
Additional game time compensation. We are aware that the long waiting times to log into the game are preventing players from playing, and for this, we sincerely apologize. In response to this, we recently granted 7 days of game time, but now we will also be granting an additional 14 days.
14
this
days!
Will apply to all players, including those with multiple accounts, who own the full version of the game and have an active subscription as of Tuesday, December 21st, at 12 a.m. PST, which is the scheduled release date for patch 6.01. Further details regarding eligibility will be announced separately.
Wait, so we're getting 21 days for free. Chat, this is why I respect this company. They give us a little sprinkle of happiness. A lot of companies move away from doing these, but that's very nice of them.
Suspending delivery of package versions and temporary suspension of digital version sales. Players are currently experiencing extremely long wait times due to the dense concentration of play hours which far exceed our server capacity, especially during the peak times, and so we have decided to temporarily suspend the sale and delivery of Final Fantasy XIV Starter Edition and Complete Edition. Additionally, although those with an active subscription are prioritized to log in, free trial players are unable to log in outside of late night and early morning hours, and so we will also temporarily suspend new registrations for the free trial. These temporary suspensions will be phased in over the next few days as we work with our retail partners. We will be coordinating with them as swiftly as possible, but please bear in mind that this will be a gradual process. We will also be suspending all new advertisements. However, it will not be possible to suspend some of the advertisements due to the nature of how they were set up. We appreciate your patience and understanding regarding this matter. Expansion packs and Collector's Edition digital upgrades will continue to be available for existing players so that they may upgrade as needed. To those who have been invited by their friends and family who have been considering joining, as well as our retail partners, we sincerely apologize for any inconvenience this may cause, and ask for your understanding and cooperation in order to reduce congestion. We will continue to monitor the situation as we consider the timing around resuming sales.
This is like the most bold move, chat. What company did this? Not a lot of companies do this. So they're pulling out their advertisements to buy their games. They're not selling their game anymore. Free trial players can't play. Like no one can join right now. They're like doing a COVID-19. No one can come in. That's very respectable, man. Because their server queues are getting higher and higher until they fix it. They're respecting the players. This is like what the gamers love.
Error 2002. While waiting in login queues. In regards to Error 2002, occurs during login queues, outside of causes related to unstable connections. We have confirmed a bug. This bug was part of a login-related program created back in FFXIV version 1.0, and thanks to the reports and tests carried out by many of our players, we were able to identify the cause of the problem. We apologize for not being able to identify the issue on our end and thank you all for submitting detailed reports regarding this matter. Although the code for fixing this bug is already prepared, applying the fix will require patching the game client, which will be addressed in patch 6.01, scheduled for Tuesday, December 21st. As this issue occurs while waiting in the queue for a very long time, we considered releasing the patch ahead of schedule, but in the end decided to include it in patch 6.01, as there is already a lot of new code in the pipeline for the patch and interrupting the process of verifying them may lead to other bugs. We apologize for the inconvenience and ask for your patience a bit longer.
You know what? I'll wait. You gave us 21 free days of game time. I'll wait, man. So on 21, they're gonna do a patch chat to fix the 2002 error. Damn, what a good company, chat. What a good company. Yo, last 2002. They're gone soon.
Upcoming patch schedule. Due to the high levels of congestion, we are aware that there has been a lot of discussion in the community about the release of Pandemonium, Asphodlos, Savage, in patch 6.05, scheduled for Tuesday, January 4, 2022. Regarding this, as long as there are no major issues, we plan to release the patch as scheduled. We understand that there are concerns about world first races and first week progression, but patch 6.05 will add a number of new elements, such as the addition of a new elegant stone, new crafting recipes, as well as the new treasure hunt dungeon, the Excitatron 6000. Many players are looking forward to content aside from high-end duties, and furthermore, considering the balance of the rewards and item levels from said content, we cannot withhold only Pandemonium, Asphodlos, Savage, and rebalancing these would delay the patch release by several weeks and would affect patch 6.1 and beyond. We regret to say this in the midst of major congestion, but as mentioned earlier, unless there are major issues, we plan to release the patch as scheduled. We ask for your understanding and cooperation regarding this matter.
Dude, they're doing such a good job. What the heck? They suspended my account for suspect RMT activity even though I didn't do anything. That sucks, man. You should probably contact them then, because I have no idea how to deal with that stuff. RMT is what? Real money trade? Savix, they will give me back my POTD runs though, yea or nay? No, they're not gonna give you back your POTD runs. You and I, we have to suffer.
Updates regarding the addition of a new logical data center and worlds since July 2021. In order to accommodate the significant increase in the number of new players, we have been working towards building a new logical data center and adding new worlds. However, due to the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, we have not been able to make any additions due to suspension of semiconductor production at manufacturing factories, decrease in production quantities, as well as a shortage of raw materials. Although we are investing much more money than usual, our attempts to alleviate the ongoing congestion situation are being delayed due to the physical shortage of server equipment. With the help of IT equipment vendors from all around the world, we are slowly beginning to receive information about delivery dates and figures. Considering the high specification requirements for FFXIV servers, along with the fact that adding a single logical data center requires hundreds of servers, we invariably need much more time, but we are starting to see some progress. In line with this, the server and infrastructure teams are working together to plan for new additions, and we hope to be able to provide some sort of roadmap by the end of January 2022. We are considering adding servers to each region, especially plans for a large-scale addition in North America and Europe, and will be looking at the number of servers, infrastructure construction time, power issues, and server rack situation to see if we should do this sequentially or in one big push. Either way, the plan is to introduce a large number of additions, which we intend to carry out quickly and safely with as minimal inconvenience to our players as possible, and we will follow up regarding this matter as we progress.
This makes me happy to hear that they're doing so well, chat, because I've seen the documentary of how the game was failing, and it was hurting the Final Fantasy franchise, and they're like ashamed of it, but I bet you Final Fantasy 14 is like their #1 money maker, because they're doing such a good job and it's growing so fast. I mean, I guess it's not fast, but it's getting better and better, for sure. Happy for them. They deserve it.
Inquiries about errors triggered by specific payments. Since the release of Endwalker, we have received a large number of inquiries from players who have been unable to play the game due to errors which occur during payment or code registration. After reviewing the details of these inquiries, we found that the accounts involved are being accessed from the same environment as those used by a group of people who are believed to be providing suspicious services. As a result, these accounts were determined to be using suspicious services that temporarily access user accounts to log in and make payments or create accounts on their behalf, and were blocked from payment and code registrations as a part of fraud prevention. Such suspicious services may have a history of theft or other fraudulent credit card activity, and we cannot do anything other than safeguard against such activity and cannot restore those accounts. As a reminder, we ask you to refrain from using such suspicious services, for your own good. We will continue to strive to provide our utmost support so that everyone around the world can play comfortably. We sincerely apologize for the inconveniences caused by the ongoing severe congestion. We appreciate your understanding and cooperation.
I don't get it. People are buying stuff with it? I like this. They're apologizing. That's nice.
Wow, is this for real, Savix?
Rainbow Panda, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. People are buying fake EU codes. Oh, you can buy fake EU codes? Yeah. Oh, is it like those websites that sell it for cheap? They buy a game from dodgy website. Yeah. I know a bunch of people that like, I was like, dude, I spent like hundreds of dollars buying all the expansion. And then this one guy is like, I bought it for $5 on the Penguin website. I'm like, oh, I need to do that. But I didn't, of course. They have a recap. They're giving us 14 more days for free. And they're suspending where you can buy the game right now until the servers get better. The error 2002 will be fixed in December 21st. Patches are coming through for the Raid Savage, and they're trying to make new servers and data centers around the world, and some PPC action, illegal action here. They're being banned. Oh, maybe that's why your account got banned, whoever said earlier. Maybe you bought an account off like a bootleg website, because I know a lot of people do that, but I don't know if it's their fault. That website is like scamming people, right? I mean, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, that's cool. I'm very happy they're doing these changes, and I respect them writing this out. I like hearing from them. It's really cool. Some companies can just ignore this, but they address their problem, they hear us, and we're happy. See, we're all happy, right? I'm happy, chat. Are you happy?